One man, the focus of attention. What a fabulous start to the season for him. Does he have more goals in his future? Stay with us. Hello, and great to be with you from Liverpool today. We're at the Hill Dickinson Stadium for this one. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Everton, and they face Nottingham Forest.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities, but the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Idrissa Gueye. Well, Everton will be looking to improve upon their last result, a draw against Bournemouth. How do you see them managing this game?
Yeah, there wasn't too much between them in that 1-1 draw. Today, though, if they play with a bit more purpose from the start, I think they'll win this one.
Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, I think we can expect goals if his form is anything to go by. You just hope...
Real chance! Oh, difficult save to make! Can he deliver it with accuracy? And problem solved for now. And the deflection there before it went over the byline. Going to be a corner. Decent idea. Can they forge ahead? Oh, great defending. This looks interesting. Chance here. Opportunity. And splendid reflex action there.
Yeah, that's goalkeeping at its very best. So quick to react there.
Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? Short corner taken. Searching for the angle. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Idrissa Gueye. And Grealish. Dewsbury Hall. Intelligent ball to take the lead. Well, I'll tell you what, he didn't miss by an awful lot. James Tarkowski. Garner. On to Dewsbury Hall. James Tarkowski. James Garner. This looks promising from Everton. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Nikola Milenkovic. It's Callum Hudson-Odoi. Elliot Anderson. Or can they prize them open now? Oh, that's how to defend. And look at this. And might well have been the first goal of this contest.
Yeah, that really should have been the opener, shouldn't it?
O'Brien. And cutting it out. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. But nothing comes of it. Now counter-attacking possibilities. They need to shore up the defence. And there it breaks down. Idrissa Gueye. Plenty of support here. Oh, disappointing end to that. Ibrahim Songare. Can they set up a chance? Could be! And it's in! 1-0. They breached the defence.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So Everton restart the game, well aware that the pressure has been applied. How will they respond? Vitaly Mykolenko. Could be threatening. Chance to finish. What a magical save it was. Playing it short. Good looking move. It looked as though it had a chance of going in for the equaliser.
It was close, it was a decent effort, just need to keep plugging away now, and surely the goal will come.
Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball?
He made it look easy, didn't he?
Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
He took his goal well and was a constant threat.
So they get the second half going here. Thoughtful play. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Well, they could break at pace. Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall. It's there for him. It was an excellent example of how to break at pace.
Well, that's counter-attacking football at its best. They switch on so quickly when they win the ball back. It deserved a goal.
And they're making a change. Everton doing well to regain possession. And they keep it moving. And fine reading of the situation. Chris Wood. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Distributing it well. Morgan Gibbs-White. And defensive play to be applauded. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Everton taking on Chelsea. Idrissa Gueye.
Travelling here from Spain. And Xavier, can you please go
Here's Grealish.
the rest of the party at the ticket office?
Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately, and a throw-in to come. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Vitaly Mykolenko. square the game. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Real chance. Super challenge. Wow.
Yeah, that's a great intervention there.
Beto. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Nottingham Forest facing Tottenham Hotspur. Oh, surely! That was going in. James Garner. Tarkowski. O'Brien. James Garner. Determined defending. And giving them too much space on the flank. And he's made headway. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Vitaly Mykolenko. Dewsbury Hall. And danger averted. Well read. Hudson-Odoi released it nicely. Dan Ndoye. Playing with a flow and intensity. Could be. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. Mykolenko. Here's Grealish. Garner. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge.
Oh, what a piece of defending that was.
Who wants to make a challenge? Kieran Dewsbury Hall. O'Brien. Really good challenge. Grealish. Well, made it look routine, but read it well.
Well, you won't see a better reaction save than that. That is a superb piece of goalkeeping.
Can he put it away? Oh, that's how to defend. Counter-attacking chance. And just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Idrissa Gueye. And getting across to stop it. Going short. Takes aim. So there goes the final whistle, and this hasn't gone at all to plan for Everton. What did you make of it?
You're absolutely right, Derek. They really struggle to get to grips with the game. They always seem second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. Hello and a warm welcome to a stadium that always oozes passion, St James's Park. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Newcastle United facing Burnley.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
And the Magpies moving the ball forward with purpose. Opportunity, and safely dealt with. And taken short. Now opening things up. High quality defending. Danger building. Walker now. Jadon Anthony. Newcastle hoping to return to winning ways after their draw
Oh, what a chance this is, Derek.
Well, quite simply, a chance squandered.
Well, I think it's fair to say that is a poor effort. He should have scored there.
Dan Burn. Tonali with it. A real room for improvement in front of goal where the visitors are concerned. They have, officially speaking, the worst attack in the league.
Well, too many passes go sideways and backwards, and unless they continue to play more forward passes, their struggles in front of goal will continue.
Quilinci Hartmann. Just the challenge that was required. Guimaraes. Well, both sides encountering difficulties keeping possession.
This is scrappy, that's for sure.
Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Edwards. Jadon Anthony. Ready to strike. Oh, terrific save!
Yeah, quick off his line, read the shot well and made a very good save.
Zian Fleming. On to Laurent. Maxime Esteve. Good patience. And reading it absolutely superbly. Can he find the right pass? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
Well, no way through there.
Sees a pass. He's through. And he struck the post. The goalkeeper covered and pushed onto the woodwork.
Well, they just couldn't take the lead there, but I have to say they were slightly unlucky. Inches away from being a very good goal. Burnley are playing well.
And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Excellent vision. Can he put them in front? Oh no, he's missed the opportunity. And they remain level.
Well, he just lacked composure there, didn't he? They should be ahead now. Well, for good measure, we can see it again, but clearly not over the line. Can be no debate over that decision.
Cullen.
Well, Burnley have had a lot of the ball during the last 15 minutes. As you can see, they're creating plenty of chances and looking a constant threat. You feel they have to take the lead at some point with this sort of domination.
He read the situation defensively and did his job. Trippier. Now with Guimaraes. Trying to tee it up. Well, a textbook interception. Cullen. And a lot to like about this attack. Oh, he's through here. Well, that is high-level goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. That's goalkeeping of the highest quality, I would say.
It's a short corner. Searching for the angle. Oh, you'll have a go! And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. An impressive run. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Mejbri. Chance to shoot. Just couldn't get it through. So there goes the half-time whistle, and it is a story of parity. What have you made of the visitors' display?
Well, the hardest thing as a coach is to get both sides of the game right. Today's a great example. They've looked solid defensively, but once again, they haven't posed enough of a threat going forward. It'll be interesting to see how they approach the second half.
So the game is restarted, and you almost get the feeling it's a case of who's going to blink first. Worrell. Cullen. Now with Laurent. Well, he's certainly not alone. An incredible block. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Keen to take it short here. Walker. Can they take the lead?
Well, they're playing some really nice stuff, aren't they, here?
Maxime Esteve. I'm delighted to say more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Newcastle United versus Sunderland. Effective press. Maxime Esteve. Edwards. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Fabian Schär. Nick Woltemade. Oh, managing to beat him. Oh, big moment! And there is the opening goal. Well, arguably against the run of play, they've been second best up to this point, but they have the lead.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Walker.
Just like to send a special message to Tony.
Marcus Edwards.
Happy birthday, Tony.
Now with Laurent.
Everyone loves you and is thinking about you.
Eyeing an opening. Could cross it in here. Will it go in? Oh, missed the chance. Glorious opportunity to level it.
Well, what a chance for the equaliser. They really should have scored there.
Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Burnley facing Fulham. Now, what can they do from here? And a precise challenge just when it was required.
That was a vital challenge. Brilliant stuff.
And keeping possession. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Sandro Tonali. Livramento. And Newcastle pushing forward with options available. Can he put it away? Wonderful block. And the Magpies getting ready for their set-piece routine. And time for the change now. Played over. Well, not a header that worried the goalkeeper at all.
Well, as a defender, if you can't win it, you have to make it difficult for your opponent, and he certainly did that.
Walker. Moving the ball nicely in search of an equaliser. They're trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. Counter-attacking chance. Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Thoughtful play.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. The fans are driving the players on here. Surely they're going to hang on now.
Oh, good vision. Such an important piece of goalkeeping, doing everything in his power to keep his team alive. This could be it. And it is. He's done it. Surely a case of game over.
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, and the finish is excellent. He really does caress that into the back of the net. It's a great goal.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Worrell. Esteve. On the ball, Cullen. Oh, this looks useful. Can he get one back? Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Substitution time it is here. Favouring the short one. Marcus Edwards. It's with Joe Worrell. Edwards. That's a good ball. And just like that, broken up. Gordon. Space for the Magpies in the wide position. And the referee has given them a corner. Keen to take it short here. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. And the ball in behind the defenders. And darting through. And in it goes. They're getting closer. They're not finished yet.
Well, as the replay shows, it all started with that perfectly weighted ball over the top of the back line. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
And that's going to be all for this game. There won't be too many happy Clarets fans heading home on the back of this defeat. Disappointing result.
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances, could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
The cameras are fixed to one man. What a fabulous start to the season for him. Does he have more goals in his future? Stay with us. It is a stadium that has a feel very much of its own. I'm talking, of course, of Craven Cottage. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary today here on the gantry is the former England winger, Sue Smith. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Fulham up against Crystal Palace.
Well, both managers will be reminding the players that it's important to get off to a quick start, really attack the opposition and put them on the back foot from the off. Hopefully we'll get a good game.
Well, this is the team Crystal Palace have picked.
It's a 4-5-1, or you could say a 4-2-3-1. This does offer plenty of threat going forward with the three behind the central striker. We may see the wide midfielders cut in and the full-backs push on, while the defence is still protected from the two holding.
Gives it a go, and he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. And played short. Chukwueze. Kenny Tete. Well, it's such an eye-catching series of passes. Oh, it might be! And what a magical save it was! Short corner taken. And he cuts in from the wing. Well, a textbook interception. Tyrick Mitchell. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Waited well. Can he finish? A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
Well, you could see this coming. They did a great job of moving the ball, pulling players out of position, and then when the space did open up, they punished them. It's a really good team goal.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Munoz, and crossed in there. And a time for calm on the ball. Oh, that's a clever ball. Tyrick Mitchell. And losing the ball there. This could square the game. Oh, a sensational save!
Yeah, it is. What a fantastic save that is. He shows great power and agility to get to it. Certainly one for the show reel.
Sloppy in possession from Palace. Counter-attacking possibilities. Can they turn it into something? But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Munoz. And quick thinking defensively.
Yeah, they won it back well there.
Feeding it through. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him apparently.
Well, the pace on the counter's so dangerous. They moved out from the back with real intent. And all the forward has to do is get on the end of it, which he does so well. It's a really nice finish.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Adam Wharton. Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. Might lead to a chance. That takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Can he find the right pass? A fine reading of the situation. Could be dangerous. And it's opening up. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, the move was all about the lightning pace of the break. They burst out from the back so quickly. And the movement is good to get on the end of it. And it's a simple finish in the end.
So on with the game, and when one team cuts loose in this fashion, it's hard to know what to do next. Maxence Lacroix. Richards. And Hughes has it. Clean challenge. Berge. Emile Smith-Rowe. Opportunity. Opportunity again. Sasha Lukic. Oh, that's splendid play. In position. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Well, they've decided to make a change. Now, how about the short corner? This looks promising. Chukwueze. Lovely tempo here.
Yeah, and it's great the way they interchange positions, isn't it?
And firing it. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Now a decent position. Opportunity. Fancies it. And the referee's whistle. We're officially at the halfway mark here in West London. Well, he's been a long way from his best up front, Sue.
Yeah, really hasn't been able to carve out too many opportunities. Certainly hasn't tested the keeper. They often do rely on his goals, so it's easy to see why they're behind here.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And just like that, broken up. Muniz. Lovely weight. Oh, difficult save to make. They take it short. Might lead to a chance. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Fulham facing Burnley. Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge.
Oh, that looked like a great opportunity.
Ismail Assar. Munoz. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. And passing it through. He's in! Oh, that is marvellous goalkeeping.
That is such a crucial save. He shows really quick reactions. It's a really good stop.
He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. That's a good-looking pass. Anderson. The ball with Lukic. Fulham unable to hold on to the ball. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Crystal Palace facing Manchester City.
Yeah, it should be an entertaining game. That's some quality on show there.
Oh, wait a minute. They could well be in. Oh, he did superbly well to get back there and thwart him. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Mitchell. Yeremy. And rewarded for that high press. It's still alive. And there it is, a goal. I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
As the replay shows, the goalkeeper does everything he can. He's a bit unfortunate it goes in, but question marks have to be asked of his defence. They could have certainly helped him out.
Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this.
Yeah, they're loving this, aren't they?
King. The ball with Lukic. And now King. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Iwobi. And an opening. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, if we watch this again, it's all about being alert in and around the box. And when the ball falls to him, he's clinical. That's a really nice finish.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently.
Kenny Tete coming onto the pitch. 21, Timothy Castagna.
Adam Wharton. Oh, superb skill. Well, in there to tidy up. Now, perhaps they can counter from here. Will Hughes. Tyrick Mitchell. Mitchell. Nicely timed tackle. Rodrigo Muniz. And there it is! But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so as well. And he's making that clear to the assistant.
Oh, good vision there. Berge. The ball with Lukic. Berge with it. Showing a good reading of the game. Now, who can he play it to? Just the challenge that was required. Quick counter could be on. Can he put it in? Oh, wow! Brilliant defending.
Well, that looked in all day long, didn't it?
Yeremy. And Hughes has it. Yeremy. Tyrick Mitchell. Will Hughes. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. And passing it well. Munoz. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressed with their play going forward. They were really lively and almost cutting through at will at times. The result never in much doubt.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
He was certainly one of the standouts, a threat throughout, just never stopped running, and when the chances...
We simply have to focus on this man. A hat-trick in his last game. Can he continue that red-hot form? Live coverage coming your way right here on EA TV. Hello to you, wherever you happen to be. Our action comes to you today from Villa Park. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Aston Villa, and they take on Arsenal.
The scene is set, two good teams, great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Oh, opportunity here, Stuart. Stunning piece of defending.
Well, I think that's just stopped a certain goal there.
Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa. Ezri Konsa starts alongside Tyrone Mings in central defence. And leading the line today is Ollie Watkins. Here are the starters for Arsenal. William Saliba starts alongside Gabriel in central defence. Declan Rice starts alongside Martin Ødegaard in central midfield. And in this tactical set, there's the shot! Oh, a really confident stop in a challenging situation. That's a short corner. Very effective pass. In position. There it is! The opening goal of this match. And what a start they've made. Then. Gabriel. Declan Rice. The cross is on. This could level it. Interception to snuff out the danger. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, how can you stop him? If you get too tight, he'll use the space behind you, drop off, and he'll turn and run at you. Add that to his movement in the box, and you can see why he scored so many goals.
Must be! And it's gone in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Arsenal level!
Well, that's really good awareness of the situation. He just places that beyond the keeper. That's a top-class finish.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Intelligent ball, can they jump in front? And a goal it is to put them in front again! No less than they deserve!
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
The game restarted by Arsenal. A wake-up call for the Arsenal players, perhaps. Can they construct a response? A very timely interception. McGinn. Martin Ødegaard. Now in possession, Trossard. Good work from Villa to win it back. Rodgers. John McGinn. Arsenal have given it away. Boubacar Kamara. And it's a quality pass. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
Well, there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Gabriel. Rice with it. It's with Gabriel. Martin Ødegaard. And a timely intervention. Threads it nicely. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up.
They got everything right there.
John McGinn. Boubacar Kamara. Here's Tielemans. Keeping the ball is what it's all about. And there it breaks down, but chance to finish. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
Gabriel. And here's Saliba. It's with Gabriel. Eze. Oh, genuine chance. Can they set up a chance? Electing to shoot. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
Goal for
So
Arsenal.
the current scoreline, 4-2.
Rice.
Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. And the first half is in the history books now, here at Villa Park. Very fluent performance so far from Ollie Watkins.
Well, he's been at his best today. He just seems to get his shots away so easily, and he's taken his goals really well. Brilliant stuff from him.
Into the second half then, and Arsenal with a... Real mountain to climb. Saka. Gabriel. It's with Ødegaard. William Saliba. Rice. Instinctive save. Fantastic reflexes.
Well, I have to say, I thought that was in. Great stop.
They favoured a short one here. Timber. Is it going to be? Oh, they've grabbed another one! Inching closer and closer. Within a goal now. And you have to say, momentum on their side.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
Well, the action underway again, and that goal for Arsenal certainly puts a different complexion on the game. Amadou Onana. Here's Matty Cash. Tielemans. They're getting the ball forward. But they dealt with the threat posed. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Aston Villa facing West Ham United. And striking it. And taken cleanly by the keeper. Timber. And here's Saliba. Oh, tremendous vision. Firing it. Oh, what a save! So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. That's a good-looking ball. Well, it didn't really go according to the script.
Well, the less said about that, the better, because that's a really poor attempt in the end.
Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Arsenal facing Wolves. Yuri and Timber. Gabriel. Timber. It's with Ødegaard. Declan Rice. Well, the threat could be there. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. And a throw-in for Arsenal.
Well, as you can see, Villa are struggling to control possession, but what they've done with it has been really good, and they'll be happy with the way the game is being played at the moment. They love to play on the counter-attack.
Martin Ødegaard. This could square the game. Wonderful block. I'll tell you what, it wasn't a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, it was a decent chance, but they're still behind here. They needed to take that one.
Intelligent ball. And there's a quality defender in action. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately.
After the game, thank you.
Pau Torres. John McGinn. Oh, that's splendid play. And suddenly on the front foot. Really fine play to keep possession. Might be a chance to break. Oh, good idea. Just needs to steady himself. Well, it's astonishing. A very unlikely comeback. But now they are level, having trailed by 3.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Goal for Arsenal.
Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Ian Maatsen. Torres on the ball. So much focus within the team, and completely focused on winning the game now. Oh, it might be! Oh, they've done it! They've forged ahead, and it might be the goal that gives them victory.
Well, there it is, in off the underside of the crossbar. That's a good goal, isn't it?
So underway again, and time is tight if they have designs on a comeback. Subimendi. They have to show a commitment to attack Arsenal in these trying circumstances. Cutting in. A fine reading of the situation. Perhaps they can counter from here. Oh, this is looking promising. Can he finish them off? He's done it! What a climax to this game!
Let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
So back underway, and this game has had a roller coaster quality about it. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Well, this could really help the cause. Well, made it look routine, but read it well.
Read it really well.
William Saliba. So the referee's whistle means full time, and it goes into the books as a defeat for Arsenal.
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
Welcome. This is the scene here at Molineux. I'm Derek Ray, here at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former England international Sue Smith. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Manchester United. This to make it 1-0. Oh, he hasn't taken the chance!
Well, he looked really confident stepping up, but as he connects with it, he leans back and over the bar it goes.
Hoover. Arias. Can they nudge in front? Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. And in the end, no damage done.
Well, they were so close to taking the lead there. They just have to keep creating these opportunities, and surely the goal will come.
Well, having been denied by the woodwork, now the focus is on keeping the opposition at bay. Excellent run in possession. Disappointing for Wolves to give it away like that. Might do damage on the break. Bruno Fernandes. More than decent this from United. Fernandes. Lovely tempo here. Takes it on. Well, he couldn't quite keep it on target. Just wide. Emmanuel Agbadou. John Arias. Trying to open up the defence. Could be a chance. And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
What a stop, wasn't it, from the keeper? He doesn't have much time to react. That's a top save.
Will it happen for them? Gives it a go. Oh, and off the crossbar.
Oh, he's so unlucky here. He's just tried to place it and probably deserved the goal.
Noussair Mazraoui. Now Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Now De Ligt. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Noussair Mazraoui. And there it is, the referee's whistle. We've reached the halfway point here at Molineux. So underway again here, and after a quiet first half, things can only get better. Munetsi. Arias. Well, that's good defending, well organised at the back.
Yeah, it was good work rate off the ball to win it back, wasn't it?
And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers facing Arsenal. Mazraoui. Now De Ligt. Noussair Mazraoui. Casemiro. Well, a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. And possibilities here. Good looking cross. And just wide with the header.
Well, if you look at that, they just haven't been good enough. You can praise the opposition for how they've defended and made it difficult for them, but you've got to shift the ball around better. You've got to have more quality with the final pass, or else it's going to be a disappointing result for them.
Mazraoui. Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Manchester United facing Bournemouth.
Yeah, it should be an entertaining game. That's some quality on show there.
United might be able to cash in. Mazraoui. Mbeumo. Now Casemiro. Lovely tempo to this passing sequence.
Yeah, and I love watching this sort of football, you know.
Mazraoui. Now Casemiro. That's a good-looking pass. And the keeper collects under a bit of pressure. Hoover. And a throw in here for Wolves. Oluwalase Arokodare. Intelligent threaded pass here. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge. Ready to break, perhaps? Jürgen Strand Larsen. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Emmanuel Agbadou. Well, they still have designs on the win. And the keeper does his job. Brilliant contest, this.
Well, when he's called upon, he's ready. And that's such a good save at a really crucial time in the game. It's brilliant from the keeper.
Searching for the angle. But nothing comes of it. Really closing him down. Mbumo. Mazraoui here. Benjamin Šeško. It's a fine United move in the making. Must take the lead here. It could be... well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. Here's a change for Manchester United. Hoover. Oluwalase Arokodare. Level pegging, but can they change that? Well, disappointing end to the move. De Ligt. Šeško. Quick break could be on. Fernandes. That's a useful cross. That's it. The referee brings the action to an end.